So we can start. Thank you, dear MUSFIR. Once again, welcome all to this auspicious state-level webinar series conducted for 5 days. I am here to have a brief overview of the webinar series hosted by a team of people. Leeds Venture Lab is a non-profit nodal agency and a community outreach partner It is a collaborative initiative of like-minded people and voluntary consortium of institutions aiming at human resource showcase for the empowerment of students, alumni of the college, parents, faculty, staff members, and all other stakeholders. We have set a few aims and objectives for our collaborative consortium. It is to handhold students, alumni, and staff members to update their technology talents. We aim to support to grab futuristic career through industry connect and capacity building among students. Also, we impart knowledge towards the local economic development of the society. ലീഡ്സ് വെഞ്ചർ ലാബ് എന്ന ഈ കൊളാബറേറ്റീവ് കൺസോർഷ്യം വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നത് ഇന്നത്തെ ലോകത്തിലെ വിജയം ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ഓഫ് കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻസ് ബട്ട് ബൈ കൊളാബറേഷൻസ് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. കേരളത്തിലെ കോവിഡ് കാലഘട്ടത്തിന് ശേഷം ഒട്ടേറെ പദ്ധതികളിലൂടെ കേരളത്തിലെ വിവിധ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജുകൾ, പോളിടെക്നിക്കുകൾ, ആർട്സ് ആൻഡ് സയൻസ് കോളേജുകൾ എന്നിവിടങ്ങളിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് നല്ലൊരു കരിയർ ബിൽഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിനും ലേറ്റസ്റ്റ് ടെക്നോളജി അവയർനെസ് പ്രോഗ്രാമുകൾ നടപ്പിലാക്കുന്നതിനും ലീഡ്സ് വെഞ്ചർ ലാബ് ഒട്ടേറെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ കാഴ്ചവെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. I wish to present a list of tentative activities of Leeds Venture Lab Collaborative Consortium. We promote pooled campus recruitment drives, conduct career guidance for higher studies, advisory for future career, career advancement of alumni and stakeholders, human resource showcase, talent showcase of students and grassroots innovators, resource pooling, overseas tie-up like overseas university linkages, industry connect activities, emerging technology meetup webinars, promote collaborative activities, campaign for innovative and real-world academic projects, online community-based learning sessions, skill assessment and career mapping, foster startup ecosystem among students, coding context, green energy solutions, and a holistic approach of local empowerment and social development activities. ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ നടക്കുന്ന 4 ദിവസം നീണ്ടു നിൽക്കുന്ന ഈ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ലെവൽ വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് വളരെ പ്രഗത്ഭനായ ഒരു ഫാക്കൽറ്റി മെമ്പറെയാണ് നമുക്ക് റിസോഴ്സ് പേഴ്സൺ ആയിട്ട് ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഇതിന്റെ എല്ലാ സൗരഭ്യവും അതിന്റെ പൂർണ്ണ അർത്ഥതലത്തിൽ ഉപയോഗപ്പെടുത്തുവാൻ ഇന്നിവിടെ ഒത്തുചേർന്നിട്ടുള്ള വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും അധ്യാപകരും മറ്റ് ടെക്നിക്കൽ എൻതൂസിയാസ്റ്റിക് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വ്യക്തികളും പരിശ്രമിക്കണമെന്ന് ആദ്യമായി അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവ് ഒരാഴ്ച നടന്നതിന് ശേഷം ഏകദേശം 500ഓളം രജിസ്ട്രേഷൻസ് ആണ് നമുക്ക് ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. പല കാരണങ്ങളാലും ചിലപ്പോൾ ഒട്ടേറെ പേർക്ക് ഇതിൽ ബന്ധപ്പെടാൻ സാധിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ല. എന്നുവരികിൽ കൂടി ഈ 4 ദിവസം നീണ്ടു നിൽക്കുന്ന വെബിനാറിന് ശേഷം തീർച്ചയായും ഒരു നെക്സ്റ്റ് ലെവൽ ഫോളോ അപ്പ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ഈ കൊളാബറേറ്റീവ് കൺസോർഷ്യത്തിന്റെ ആഭിമുഖ്യത്തിൽ നടക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇന്ന് ഈ സെഷൻ കഴിയുന്നതോടുകൂടി നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ചർച്ച ചെയ്ത വിവരങ്ങൾ അടങ്ങിയ ഒരു മൂഡിൽ ബേസ്ഡ് ഓൺലൈൻ ലേണിംഗ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് സിസ്റ്റം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഗ്രൂപ്പിലൂടെ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുകയും അതുവഴി ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസിനെ പറ്റി കൂടുതൽ മനസ്സിലാക്കുവാനും ഇന്റർ ഡിസിപ്ലിനറി ആയിട്ട്, അതായത് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ എഞ്ചിനീയർമാർക്ക് മാത്രമല്ല ഇന്ന് ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസിന്റെ ആവശ്യം, ഏതൊരു ടെക്നോളജി ബ്രാഞ്ച് പഠിക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏതൊരു ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ വ്യക്തിക്കും പ്രയോജനകരമാവുന്ന രൂപത്തിൽ 4 ദിവസം നീണ്ടു നിൽക്കുന്ന ഈ വെബിനാറിനൊടുവിൽ കൃത്യമായ ഒരു ഷെഡ്യൂൾ ബേസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് ഓൺലൈൻ ലേണിംഗ് സപ്പോർട്ടും പിന്നീടുള്ള തുടർ പദ്ധതികളും ഈ കൊളാബറേറ്റീവ് കൺസോർഷ്യം ആവിഷ്കരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഏതായാലും കൂടുതൽ ദീർഘിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഇന്നത്തെ സെഷൻ കഴിയുന്നതോടുകൂടി നമ്മുടെ റിസോഴ്സ് പേഴ്സൺ നമ്മൾക്ക് പകർന്നു നൽകുന്ന അറിവുകൾ എത്രത്തോളം നമ്മളുടെ ജീവിതത്തിലും അക്കാഡമിക് പ്രൊഫഷണൽ കരിയറിലും ഉപയോഗപ്പെടുത്താം എന്നുള്ളത് ഏവരും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുമെന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി ആശംസ നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി. താങ്ക് യു ആൾ. MUSFIR, I think he has not joined yet. He's on an urgent government meeting. He will join later. Please continue. AJIMS sir. MUSFIR, please move on.
Respected dignitaries, Mr. BOOPATHY PANDI and Mr. JIBIN and the Principal MES College Marampally, and dear participants, Mr. REGIMON Abraham and Computer Engineering Association and other candidates joined in this prestigious webinar. This is a very initiative. I think Mr. BOOPATHY PANDI can understand. Shall I?
Yeah, yes, sir, of course. Yeah, I can able to understand Malayalam. Yeah, please.
Okay, thank you. So, ingine oru initiative Computer Engineering Association എടുത്തു എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ അവരെ പ്രശംസിക്കപ്പെടേണ്ടതാണ്. സാധാരണ അസോസിയേഷനുകളുടെ അവരുടെ കോളേജുകളിൽ പല പരിപാടികളും സംഘടിപ്പിക്കാറുണ്ട്. But this is something like a state level program by an association is really appreciable. And also the subject here we are going to discuss data analytic. See, something like analyzing the data and come to a conclusion as far as an MIS is concerned. The decision can be very easily taken by analyzing the data in every field, I think so. And I am also happy that this is not limited to the Polytechnic college students or computer engineering students or engineering college students, as well as, this is all open to all, including the arts and science college students. See, the chances are plenty all over the international market, and especially in India itself, we have plenty of chances. The only thing is we have to realize the field, and accordingly we have to prepare for the job. അപ്പൊ അത്രയും നല്ല ഒരു അവസരം കൈവന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ശരിക്കും എനിക്ക് ഈ രണ്ടുപേരെ ഇതിൽ കാര്യമായിട്ട് അപ്രീഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട്. ഒന്ന് എൻ്റെ തന്നെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി ശ്രീ മുഹമ്മദ് സിയാദ് TA. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഇനീഷ്യേറ്റീവ് അത് not only in Kerala and all over India, maybe all over the world, he can very easily, immediately, with no time, he can organize any such things. Lot of time I wondered how this person can arrange such a things in a very less time. Maybe this meeting is arranged within 3-4 days, and some 500 registration come. So it's actually appreciable. Also, Mr. Regimon Abraham is always with us. He is also from a Polytechnic college, Convent Polytechnic College, Chelakara. We're all classmates also. So I congratulate Mr. Regimon Abraham also and the association. After this COVID era, this association is arranging such a wonderful events is really appreciable. And I also thanks to Mr. BOOPATHY Pandi, an expert in this field. I think really this will be beneficial for all of you, means all of us, including me. I am a computer engineer in 1988. So we don't know really what is data analytic is really is, because everything changed in computer engineering. Even I told them I didn't heard about Google. Google is come after my graduation, maybe 20 years after Google comes to reality. So and what is Google now, we know. So such a wonderful things are happening in this branch of engineering, we have to be up to date to suit for the market. So thank you very much. I congratulate once again all efforts taken by all of these, people to come this webinar as a reality. I really, thank you. Thank you very much. I think he is not in the meeting, right? Sia?
JIBIN sir, principal is there.
Sir, I think he has some technical issues.
Yes, yeah. Otherwise, we
Yeah.
can start the program and.
No. I think he's speaking, sir.
Okay.
Can you increase sound, please?
Sorry, hello. Sir.
For you. Can we move to the next session? Okay, MUSFIR, please go on.
Congratulations to Mr. JIBIN also. No, the MES College Marampally is also.
JIBIN, yes.
JIBIN, okay, I don't know. I didn't see the.
MUSFIR, please invite our faculty member. I think he is also yet to join you. We can start the technical session, no problem. MUSFIR.
Yeah, thank you everyone. So first of all, just I have to thank Mr. RIYAS PM, that KKEM General Manager. I would thank to that sir. Next one, after that, just I have to thank Ajim P. Mohammed, the principal of MES Marampally. After that, I would like to thank Mr. ABDUL NASAR sir, the principal of SSM Polytechnic College. Thank you, sir. Once again, I have to thank you, ABDUL NASAR sir. After that, just I have to thank MOHAMED sir. Yeah, he is the first initiated person to given this wonderful opportunity here. Thank you, sir. So after that, I have to thank REGIMON, the Lace Ventures Lab. I would thank Alan. After that, I would thank finally JIBIN sir. Mr. JIBIN sir is an Infinio Technology Solutions. I would thank everyone here. As well as just always, I welcome to everyone to this wonderful sessions, wonderful sessions, yeah, like that. Okay. Now let's go for our technical session. Just I have to wait. Just I have to share my screen. Sir, can you able to visible my screen, please?
It's not yet, sir.
Yes, sir. Please. So now, sir.
Jibin sir, are you seeing?
No, it's not visible.
No, sir, we cannot see.
One second, sir. Just a minute. I will cut off my. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So now, please.
Yes, it is getting.
Yes.
Coming.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir. Now let's talk our session about that. So actually, we are having the fourth session about data science. So the first session today, we are going to discuss about that first session of the fundamentals of data science. The remaining three sessions, tomorrow onwards, we are going to discuss about that. Today's session is only discuss about the basics of the data science. So what is data science? Something like that we have to discuss here. In tomorrow's session, we have to discuss about that machine learning, because the machine learning is a basic, the support, even the support to that data science. That's why we have to discuss about that machine learning on tomorrow's session. So after that, the remaining two sessions, the third day, just we go for that hands-on training, okay? Because the lots of nowadays data science tools available, then machine learning tools available in our market. So those are that open source softwares also, okay? So in that session, just we have to do some hands-on training with some user interface softwares, open source softwares. In the final day, just we have to execute that data science with the help of the Python. That means Anaconda Python. Okay, so this is our 4 sessions outline. Okay, now just we go for that. Just we have to now start our today's session about that. So what are the content we are going to discuss here? So before starting your session, that means discussing about this session, first of all, I should convey to everyone. So who are the participants here? Just I have to convey to everyone. Please, just you don't, just always feel free. Just always you behave that comfortable more in this session. Okay. So because sometimes because this interaction is including that from the members from the various colleges. So already I received that notes. Okay, somebody is from the Polytechnic colleges, somebody from the Arts and Science college, somebody from the engineering college, some faculty members are there. Okay, so everybody, so feel free that, because we are going to only discussing about which I am not able, I am don't lecturing you. Just we are going to discuss. Okay, so I'm that mode. Just everybody is feel comfortable. Okay, this is my humble request to everyone together here. Okay, so in this today's session. So these are the contents. Okay, so we are going to discuss about these are contents. So the first one is, so what is meant by data science, and what are the methodology? So what is the logic? How it should working methodology like that? Then what are the application is depend upon, what are the applications is based upon the data science nowadays in current environment, as well as so what are the roles and response? That means what are job roles is available. Suppose if I studied data science course means, so what are the roles available? What are the jobs are available currently in nowadays, something like that. Apart from that, if you're looking at that right side, you confused it. Sir, what is still now we have to we convey about it. But in right side, I mentioned that market size, then roadmap. So why you should involve in this, you have to put it with content market size here means, because in every one new technology, it depend upon our economy. Okay, not only our national economy is fully depend upon that global economy. So every technology is depend upon that economy, as well as the economy, the global economy is based upon that new technologies. So that's why I include here about the data science market size. Okay, so after that roadmap. roadmap means, so what are the ways, what are the step by step to learn about the data science, and so what are the tools are available nowadays to implement about the data science. Okay, so these are the today content we are going to discuss about that. Okay, now let's start our session. Okay, so here nowadays the lots of definitions, lot of explanations available. If you search in Google, if you search in any one browser, if you type it that data science means lots of explanation you will get. Okay, so even though just I given that brief explanation, it may be free, but even though it will I given that very in detailed explanation for about data science. Okay, just I inform you, indicate that the data science focuses on finding meaningful correlations between large data sets. Okay, this is my brief explanation for the data science. Okay, that means the finding meaningful correlations between large data sets. Okay, here you can able to find out some meanings about that. So you know what is meant by data set. Everybody know about that. What is meant by data sets? That may be some Excel files or some CSV files, something like that, some WAD file, something like that. Okay, there is a data sets. Everybody know about that. Okay. The large means it's a huge one data sets, because if you have our data set means data is a huge one or big one means it's a large data set. Okay, then finding minimal correlations. So correlation means it is a interrelation in between the data. Okay, so it's data science is nothing like that. Just we have to find out the relationship in between that data in data set. Okay, so I give this real-time meaning for you. Okay, just you have to read this slide also. Apart from that, so apart from that, so I will, sir, please. Okay, so apart from that, just I will give the some more explanation for you. So even the first we have to start the real-time example from in this slide. Okay, okay, the data science and big data. Okay, so first one is, so is anybody have feel trouble?
Yes, Rahul Das KP, please mute. Jibin sir, please mute him.
Okay. Okay, now let's start our session. Okay. So the big data, large data set as well as big data. So here, if you study about, if you know much more about data science, we have to know something about what is meant by big data. So what is meant by data warehouse, what is meant by data mining, something like that. It's nothing but data mining is nothing but data warehouse is nothing but. So these are some definitions, some real thing accents. Okay. So here I given that one real-time example for to learn about data science. First of all, I given that big data. Okay. So just you have to read this line about the big data as well as you can able to get it the clear explanation for your queries. Okay. Because you may be the beginners. If you are the beginners, you can you are having always the clarification, always here some queries. Okay. Just I explain this story for your for the clear expansion. And nowadays, just we have to import the crude oil from that Europe. Sorry, not Europe. Just we have to import the crude oil from the Russia as well as Middle East countries. Okay, maybe the Saudi or Kuwait, something like that. Just we have to import our crude oil. Okay, okay. So after that importing the crude oil, just we have to refinery that. Okay, so refining that crude oil. Okay, so after that refining, we will get it that petrol, then airways petrol, then our petrol, then diesels, then grease, something like that. Okay, here the crude oil is a big data. Okay, so we will after that refining we get it that petrol or diesel. So these are that data science. Okay, so this is the real-time example for. Okay, so apart from that, now you can able to understand. So what is the meaning of data science? Okay, suppose if you're having any doubt, just you have to chat with me. Okay, if it does not able to understand my explanation, just you have to chat with me. Okay. So apart from that explanation, just I give one more example for you. Nowadays you are real times. Okay. Because now I think we are in more than 150 or 120, okay, whatever maybe. Okay, so we are from the various colleges. You are from the various colleges, from that various organizations, various institutions you are together in here. Okay, so which is called that big data, because it's having a massive data. Okay, which is called that big data. So here, how we have to apply the data science? Okay, now you can raise one question, sir. Okay, sir, we are more than 150 candidates we are together here. Okay, this is a big data. Okay, so how we have to apply the data science? It's nothing but, okay, this is it's an easy one thing. I have here segment you, because moreover, if you are having the 150 or 120 candidates here, just I have to sacrifice you. Okay, our segmentation or fragmentation you by college wise. Okay, so moreover, 120 students means just if you are from 10 members from the same colleges or 20 members candidates from that same district wise, so somebody is from that same company. So now I have to apply some procedures, otherwise just I have to apply some algorithms to segment you, to fragment you. So which is called the data science. So after applying this concept, okay, so now here I have to apply one condition. That means okay, you are here 120 candidates here. Okay, just I have to apply one condition. That means so just I have to divide that candidates by college wise. First of all, I have to divide this data by department wise. Okay, if you apply that department wise means you are under Polytechnic wise. The first thing. Second thing, you are come under that some arts and science college wise. Okay. The third one is you are come from engineering college wise. And after fourth one, final one is you are come under some industrials, something like that. Okay. Now we will get it. We have to divide that 120 candidates into 4 categories. Okay. After that also, again we have to apply the same condition here. More than we get it, more than used to our data science tools means. In that arts and science college students means again we have to apply one conditions, okay, by college name wise. Okay, suppose if I apply that college name means, suppose if you are from 2 or 3 members from the same college means you come to the one group. Likewise, so finally we get the brief answers, brief explanations. This is which is called the data science. Okay, so now I understand. Suppose if you are having any doubts, please in the chat. Okay, no, it's not a problem. Okay, so I hope everybody understood about this. What is meant by big data and what is meant by data science. The big data is nothing but it's a group of data. It is having a large set of data. Okay, so here I will show one real-time big data for you. Just I have to play. Just I go to YouTube. Just I have to show the real-time for the big data. Then how they applying the data science. Yeah. Now just I go for that. Is YouTube. Oh, sorry. This is the next one I will show. Okay, no problem. Just I have to play this video. Just you have to watch it. Just within the 1 minute. Just you have to watch it. So, okay. Starting. Just I go for YouTube. Just minute. Yeah. So generally, if you see about in real time, you can able to understand very easily. Then only I will give some video feedback, video sessions for you. So you can able to understand very easily, and you can able to understand what is meant by data center, something like that. Okay. Before that, just it will loading, no problem. Just I will give some more concepts also. Okay. So now we should know about that's what is meant by big data. So what is meant by data science? Okay. Before that, so what is mean by data? So please just you have to. Is anybody from actually we are from always we are from beginners. You are the beginners. Everybody know about that the data. So what is mean by data? Is anybody please? Yeah. It's waiting.
Nice. Amazon Web Services is an unrivaled colossus of the internet age. Horsepower underpinning countless.
Yeah, please listen here. So I will show that data center. So before that, I will explain you. Yeah. So yeah. So these are the data centers. Okay. So before that, just I have to convey this. What is meant by data? So data is nothing but so it is information. Okay. So today we have to differentiate the data into two types. The first one is structured data and the next one is unstructured data. Okay. So what is meant by structured data and what is meant by unstructured data? So everybody know about that. So even though again I have to share this slide, just you have to see that. Then I come for after that, just I come there. Okay. Please listen here. Just you have to watch this slide. So what are that? So what are the attributes have by the structured data? So what are the attributes have by that done by with the unstructured data? It's nothing but just I give the clear explanation, the simple explanation. So which data are organized? For example, suppose if you are having that some just you have to enter your class details. So for example, suppose if you are having in your classroom, you are having the 50 students or 100 students. Okay, just you have to enter this all details in that one WAD file. Okay. Apart from that, once again, just you have to enter this all details in Excel file. Okay. So which one file have to look at very smartly? With the WAD file or Excel file? So after entered all the details, so we can after sometimes. Okay, just we have to do some work on that. Okay, just we have to assigning that name wise. Just we have to ascending by the mark wise. Otherwise, just we have to look out any one particular details. So which one is very easily. So always in this, suppose if you apply in this condition on these files means always just we have to prepare that Excel file. Okay, so we can able to add or delete or find out any one data, or just we have to list out the details in ascending order, in descending order, something like that. Okay, so there is a difference between the structured data and unstructured data. That means which one data files are handled very smartly and easily. So these are the structured data files. Okay, the unstructured data means so we can't able to easily find out any one data, or it is not able to we can able to access, but it will some more complex to access the data, which is called the unstructured data. Okay, now let's we discussed about that. So what is structured data and unstructured data? Okay, no problem. So once again, one more questions also here. Raise the one more questions. What's the difference between server and data center? Because it's a main one question. Okay, it's a main one concept nowadays. Okay, so there, because if you go for any one new technology, okay, so we should know about this. So what is the difference between the server and a data center? So why I have to raise this question means because always our life depend upon server as well as always our life is based upon the data centers. But most of all, nowadays we have to 50-50. Just we have to face on the server as well as data center. Okay, so that's why I raise this question. Suppose if anybody know the answer, please chat with me. Yeah. Suppose if anybody know about this answer for this question, please. Because always in previously I told it is an interaction session. Okay, so that's why I raise. Just I given the 15 minutes. Just I given the time schedule for 15 minutes, please. Is anyone is no is maybe that right or wrong? It's not a thing. Okay, so always we have to avail our participation. That's why answers may be right or answers may be the wrong. Okay.
You may type
Just we
the
have to
answers.
contribute ourselves. That's why I raised this
Chat
question
box.
here. Yeah. Just you have to type this answer. Yeah, no problem. Your answers may be right, whether or wrong. It's not a problem. Okay, your contribution is always just I expect your contribution. Yeah. Okay, time is going on. Okay, just I have to, let's come for that. I will given that the real-time example for you for that what's mean by server and what's mean by data center. Okay, so in our because you are always the college students now. So in our college, so always we are working with in our lab environment. Okay, so and that lab environment always our college management or our some our staff members even some specific username password to you. Suppose if you are the first year students means the college suppose if you go for any one lab session or something like means they are given there some username password. That means they will allocate the some access. Okay, just we have to suppose for our any work, just we have to using this corresponding username password to access that server. Okay, so if you do anything in that system, okay, so if you just you have to do the activities, the corresponding the response from that server, which is called the server client and server technology. Okay, the data center is very different within the concept of server. Just hereafter I will here I have to convey the one more real-time example for you. Okay, so what is the server and what is the data center? In previous maybe 2000 and 2005 at the time, we are using that 1100 mobile phones. So at the time those mobiles are very famous. They are introduced by that Nokia company, and after that LG companies introduced lots of mobile phones, and Motorola. So Motorola is the best one, and as well as the Sony Ericsson. So they are launched the basic mobile phones. Okay, so by these basic mobile phones, we can able to only just we have to communicate with other persons only. So after that, we can able to send the message. Okay, so these specific functions only accommodated within that basic mobiles. But nowadays we are using that Android mobiles. Nowadays we are using the Apple phone, Apple 13. After that, Samsung Galaxy, some whatever S22, whatever maybe. Okay, but nowadays we are using that mobile smartphone, which is consist of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Then mail, everything is available in our smartphone. So that is a difference between that server and a data center. Okay, so this is a real-time example. So now I hear that the correct definition for that server and the data center means the server is executing only one application. Please mind it once again. The server will execute only one application at a time. So like that, basic mobiles. Okay, but the data center is execute a multiple application by the time. Okay, here also just 1 second, just I have to give that the real time also for this occasion. Nowadays, just we have to browse the Google. Okay, so now for example, suppose in India. Okay, so nearly just we have to reach it approximately 140 course peoples. Moreover, 14 million people nowadays live in India. Okay, so in that India, the 67% up to 67 to 73% of people are having own mobile phones, own smartphones. That is a miracle one thing. Okay, so everybody like that using that send some requests through the smartphone. For example, suppose if you are listening some YouTubes from your mobile, like that your friend is also watching another video from that your phone. Okay, apart from that your father, your mother, your relative, somebody. Okay, so suppose total the 67 moreover 67% of people accessing that mobile phone, accessing that YouTube from that smartphone means how the YouTube server, how the YouTube data center responds, because all of you does not access only one data. Okay, you are accessing the different various variety of data. Okay, so for that reason, even though the corresponding YouTube's data centers is responsible for the everyone requisition. Okay, so that's why it is called the data center. Okay, the server means it is executing the only one application at the time, but the data center is executing the various multiple applications at a time. Okay, there is a difference between the server and the data center. Okay, that's why nowadays the various companies, the Amazon Web Services, everybody know about that Amazon. Everybody know about that Google company, then YouTube, then Flipkart. Okay, so they are always using the data centers. Okay, just you have to, if you get the time, please just you have to go for YouTube channel, just you have to type it Amazon Web Service data center, something like that. Okay, but currently one more thing also just I have to convey you. The currently in the Amazon is one of the first biggest company, they are handling that cloud computing. In India, they are having the 4 data centers. The first one is launched in Mumbai. Second one is Calcutta. Third one is Delhi. Fourth one is Chennai. Okay. Recently, they are launched the data center in Chennai. Okay. So in India only, they are launching 4 data centers. Okay. Now just you have to imagine. So how it is a big one. Okay. How it will operate. How it will, given that the response to the everyone request within the time. Okay. So these are the done by that. So data center as well as in behind of that, in backbone of the data science is working. Okay, there is I given that one real-time example for you. So in the data centers also, they are using that machine learning algorithm, that means data science concepts. Okay, now you can understand. Okay, now let's go for that. Okay, so now we discuss about the basics of what is my data, what is my data science, what is my big data, something like that. Okay, so where we will get it is, okay, so always we are getting the lots of huge data. Okay, so what are the resources are available to get the data nowadays? Okay, so in the left side, I given that various real-time facts. It is not an example, it is a real-time facts. So where the data are generated currently, where the data are where we got it, the huge of data from currently, from which sources. The first one is supermarket scanners and point of sale data. Okay, just everybody, just you have to think it. Okay, the data science, just I have to remember one thing for you. The data science is not a complex technology, it's not a complex algorithm, something like that. Okay, it is a real time. So what we are doing in real time nowadays, okay, so that is predicted by some algorithms, which is called the data science. Always it is interacted with our life, entire life, day by day life. That is a big one thing. Okay, just you have to remember it. The data science is always interacted with every day by day. Just you have to live with data science. Okay, now let's you have to see that slide. The first one is supermarket scanners and point of sale data. Just you have now image that in Kochi or in Tirur or Chennai, whatever may be. Nowadays, everybody go to the supermarket. Okay, to suppose you want to buy anyone small product that may be a 10 rupees or 20 rupees. Just you have to feel to go for that small supermarket. Okay, within a day, within one small supermarket, how many clients, customers came and buy that product? So now just you have to imagine. So what are the storage of data within a day? Now just you multiply for that month. Now multiply for that year. Now multiply for that 10 month or 10 years, something like that. Okay. So how much data is available for that? Okay. So these are the sources are to generate the data. So first one is supermarket scanners and one is point of sale data. And then just you have to think at the supermarket. Okay. Second one is credit card transactions. Digital India. Just nowadays we are live within Digital India. Okay. Every transaction. Once I can just I have to repeat our situation, our real-time facts means if you go for anyone copy shop, anyone anyone small things. Okay, just we have nowadays we have to scan that QR code. Just we have to pay that amount. Okay. Now let's you have to think. Just you have to consider yourself. Within a month, how many transactions you have to do that by your app, financial app? Okay, maybe just you may be using the Paytm or PhonePe or Google Pay, whatever may be. Okay, just you have to imagine how many transactions just you have to done within the month. Now just you have to generate for the year, just you have to generate for the 10 year or 12 years. Okay, so these are the huge, these are the resources to generate the huge data sets. Okay, like that. Just you go for that next one, call centers, call center records and ATM machines. Then demographic data. Demographic data means we see our population. Okay, so nowadays we are in nearly 140 crores. That means 14 millions or something like that. Then sensor networks. Nowadays we are integrated sensors. If you having mobile smartphone means the smartphones consist of that sensors. If you go anywhere nowadays we are living with the IoT devices. For example, home automation, then Tesla. Okay, so these are the fully depend upon that sensors. Okay, always the sensors make them huge amount of records, something like that. Then cameras. In previously, while we are using that film roll, just we have to think before the take that any photos, because if you unnecessarily take the unnecessary photos means that is just we have to waste our film roll. But nowadays we are using that chip level. Okay, chip level storage. So that's why we have to using various. Just we have to taking the various photos. Okay, so it's also best resource, best example for to making the resources. Now come for that web server. Just now we have to discuss about that server. Then customer website styles. That means nowadays we are using that. Just we have to purchase that things, everything from that Flipkart, Amazon, Shopclose, LimeRoad, something like that. Just you have to imagine how much data it will generate within the month or within a day. Then geographic information systems, then national medical records, then weather images. Okay, so these are the very good examples. Not only examples, they're real thing. Nowadays we are interactive with these things. Okay, so these are the real time resources to generate a huge amount of data. Okay, if you come for the right side, just you have to check it out as so what is maybe data bytes, then what's maybe beta bytes. Oh, it's not important, but even though just so these are that resources nowadays we have to generate that huge data. That means otherwise we have to develop that big data. Okay, now let's go for that. Okay, so still now we discussed that two concepts. What is my data science and where we will get it that. Okay. Now we come for that. Okay, sir, you told about that. So what is data science? Okay, just that means you find out the inter correlation between the data set you told. Okay, just we have to find out some specific data from that huge data sets. Okay, so what is the logic? Okay, everybody should raise this question. So, okay, sir, what is the logic? How it will working? Okay. Just I given that title as how data mining works. Okay, not only data mining works, here the data science also working in this methodology. Okay, please just you have to consider about it. Okay, this corresponding technology, corresponding steps is done by data science also, because here we have to apply some algorithms. Okay, so this just you have to mind it. These are step by step working for data science. Okay, in that left side, just you have to start from on the left side. First one is data sources. Okay, databases including your CRM and other platforms. That may be a social media or transaction data, then others. Still now we discussed about this data sources. Okay, then after that, a data warehouse. So data sources means where the data are generated. Data warehouse means just we have to store the data, which is called the data warehouse. Here, for this differentiation, I will give that one more real-time example for you. Data generation, data source means just we have to say some U-tips. Suppose it may be a scientific, that may be a entertainment, or whatever may be. It's not a problem here. Okay, but even though suppose if some videos may be interested for us. Okay, that may be a for our academic purpose, for our business purpose. Means just after that, just what we'll do, just we have to download it. Okay, so here data sources means that here UTB is a data source. Okay, data warehouse means our Android phone SD card. Always that integrated is storage, which is called the data warehouse, because just we have to store the data in our Android mobile phone or laptop or our system desktop, something like that. Okay, so this is called the data warehouse. Okay. Let's come for that. Process that raw data. Okay. Here we have to. Here only the methodology is just we have to apply some conditions. Okay. In first 2 steps means just the data source, generate the data source one. After that, just we have to store the data. Okay. Here in the process raw data means here only we have to apply some procedures. Just here we have to apply some algorithms. Okay, now you have to raise a question. Okay, sir, you told just we have to apply some procedures, some algorithms. Okay, in the algorithms, what are the procedures and what are the algorithms are we will apply from it. Just we have to discuss on next session. And tomorrow session or day after tomorrow session, just we have to discuss about the algorithms and procedures, something like that. Okay, just you don't worry. Just you have to mind it this only. Okay, what is the step by steps work? Okay, the process data means here. Now just you have to again remind it the structured data and unstructured data. Now this is the right time to remember about that structured data and unstructured data. The structured data means it is having the it's working properly, it's having the authorized data, something like that. Okay, so that means the data from the data warehouse onwards means it's having the huge amount of data is unstructured data. Okay, here just we have to modified, just we have to apply the modification from unstructured data into the structured data. Okay, now you can understand. Okay, so what is the step is done by that process of raw data. Okay, that means just we have to modify, just we have to convert from unstructured data into the structured data. Okay, so we can able to access that unstructured data, but even though if you convert into the structured data means we can able to access easily. Okay, so that's why just we have to apply some modifications. Okay, some techniques to modify. Okay, so here also just we have to apply, just we have to keep some procedures. Okay, just you have to mind it. Okay, after that applied some algorithms or something that come to the analysis. Okay, so here analysis is the main part. Okay, so here also, okay, so this is the main part here. Here only just we have to apply that various machine learning algorithms. Okay, now you have to remember it. Data science as well as always is interactive with the machine learning. Okay, okay. So here just we have to apply some machine learning algorithms, some deep learning algorithms. Okay, we will discuss on coming sessions what is machine learning, what is deep learning. Just output is maybe expected means it's matched with expected output means. Okay, so it's go for our process is done. Okay, suppose the output is does not match our expected result means again you go for from first way to again, that means it's go for that process raw data. Okay, so this is a life cycle of the data science works. Okay, so I hope everybody have understand about this step-by-step processing. Okay. Okay, now let's come for our data science applications and examples. So what are the domains are based upon nowadays, what are the domains are interacted with that data science applications, data science concepts means the first one is lots of everyone domain is interacted with data science nowadays, but I given some more examples only. Okay, just I given that only 6 to 7 examples only for your consideration, for your reference. The first here I have to mention that healthcare. Healthcare's okay application is also interactive with that data science. Just I will explain one by one. Okay, just you don't confuse or don't worry. Okay, so just you have to convey what is maybe application that always data science is consist of integrated with healthcare. How is possible? Just you can always have the basic queries. Okay, just you have to wait it. I will explain step by step. Okay, no problem. Okay, then the transportation. That means transportation means our travelings. Nowadays we have to travel by air, by bus, or by train. Okay, so these domains also is interacted with the data science applications. Data science. After that, sports. Okay, so data science also is involved in sports sectors also. Then e-commerce. Then gaming. Final one is social media. Okay, so these are the real-time applications have interacted with otherwise collaborated with the data science. Okay, so now I give the real-time examples for one by one for you. Okay, so the slide may be not viewable for you, but even just you have to adjust for this. Okay, First, I have to convey for you how the data science is working in that healthcare department. Okay. Nowadays, various diseases we are affecting. For example, COVID-19, 2020, just everybody is affected by that COVID-19. Okay. The initial stage of COVID-19 is anybody know about that? So it is a COVID-19, something like that. So what are the, is anybody know about that? So what is the medicine to, just we have to, if you want to recover means which medicine we have to use, something like that. We does not or we don't know anything. Okay, everybody know anything about that. Just we should know about that. It's a COVID-19. Suppose if you are affected by a cough or a headache or some breathing issues, we have to we realize that we confirmed. Okay, so we are affected by COVID-19. Okay. So in this situation, apart from that COVID-19, day by day, we have to affected by some more lots of issues. Okay, somebody is told, today I am not able to breathe, something like that. Somebody is told, today I feel fever. Somebody told, I am something like that. Okay, somebody is affected by kidney diseases. Somebody is affected with the cancers. Okay, so like that. Okay, the lot of diseases are available. Lot of diseases are affected. Humans are affected by the lot of diseases. Okay, so in this concern, in this situation, so how the data science is integrated within healthcare domain. Okay, it's nothing but just here also just I use one more examples with the same of COVID-19. Okay, in initial stage of COVID-19, everybody know not able to predict correctly. So sometimes due to some water temperature or something like that, we affected by headache or we affected by cough, something like that. But even though just we have to find, just we have to realize, just we have to imagine it. So we are affected by COVID-19, something like that. Okay, but there is a situation at the beginning of that COVID-19 initial stage. But nowadays we can able to identify, we can able to prediction about whether it's a COVID-19 or else. Okay, why? Because after that they are just done the research. That means they are taking the X-ray for your lungs. Okay, so by that we can able to see that the X-rays, we can able to predict it, whether the corresponding person is affected by COVID-19 or is a normal one thing. Okay, so these are done by that data science concepts. Okay, for example, in real time, in Google company, they have developed one application. This is the Lina. Okay, so the now this is a current technology. Currently, the Google company is developed that one application. It's a Lina, L-Y-N-A, Lina, to find out the breast cancer. Okay, so if you by this application, we can able to find out whether it's a breast cancer or else. Okay, so these are current technology. Okay, so in this healthcare sector, so we can able to find out virtual assistance and drug discovery. For example, means so nowadays what's a reality means, suppose if you are affected anyone disease, means just we go to the hospital. Okay, this is a current scenario. But hereafter in future, there is no need to go and meet the doctors, because if you affected by anyone disease means just we have to contact the doctor by virtually. Okay, then the doctor will suggest some more drugs. Okay, otherwise we can get the help from some more applications. But nowadays the Lina is provide the solution for the breast cancer candidates, patients. Okay, like that. In future, with the help of the data science, okay, so we does not no, there is no need, there is no necessary to go to meet the doctors. Okay, so 5 hour symptoms we can get the drugs with the help of that data science. Okay, so these are some examples the data science have interactive in healthcare department. Okay, so next we go for that. E-commerce. Yeah, everybody know about that e-commerce, because day by day we are interact with our new e-commerce core, e-commerce. Flipkart, okay, then Amazon, Then after that, Sharp Clues, Limerod, various e-commerce softwares are available nowadays. Okay. So here, okay, sir, just you told the data science is always interactive with the e-commerce. How? You can raise the question, sir, how is possible? So please just you have to explain how it is interacted with that e-commerce platform. Okay, just I give the real time. Here also I give the one more real time example for you. Nowadays, just we have to buy our mobile phone, smartphone, or buy our laptop. Just we have to search some more. Suppose for our Onam celebrations, for our Deepavali celebrations or Pongal celebration, just we have to go and browse that. So suppose if you want to have to new dresses, you have to purchase the new dresses or purchase the new jewels, new chappal, something like that. Just you have to in previous years, just we go. We went to the shopping complex. Just get it that some dresses now. It's a previous one. But nowadays, always we are focusing on that. Just we have to browse in that Google or Amazon, something like that. Okay. Suppose if you type, okay, Arrow shirt or Louis Phillips or Peter England, so you just if you type anyone's shirt in that browser means after that it is a real thing. Everybody face this problem. It's not a problem. Everybody face this situation, this scenario. Everybody. Okay, this is a current situation. After that, type that. Minimum 1 week or minimum 2 weeks, you will get it the advertisement that's based on that same product. Okay. Suppose if I type it Woodland shoe, that means after the type that time onwards, I will get it the advertisement from the corresponding that maybe come from advertisement come from that Flipkart, come from the Amazon for that Woodland shoe, something like that. So this is called that. This is done by data science. Okay. Now you can realize that how the data science working, how is interacting with it. E-commerce sectors. Okay, so in the just you have to notice this slide. The first one is use cases in e-commerce means the use cases is what are the activities is performed with the data science in e-commerce. Okay, so here they are given that 4 use cases. The first one thing, product recommendation for customers. Okay, just now I told you. Okay, because they are recommended products. Which one you are search. Okay, so they are recommended by that recommended to the clients. Okay, this is one of the use case. Second one is personalized marketing strategies. Okay, just here also I have to given that one more real time, but it may be a dangerous one. Okay. So nowadays, just if you talk with your friends, suppose you are having your mobile phone in your hand, or suppose you are placing your mobile phone in near of you, you discuss with your friends means. So after discussing some time, so what you discuss? If you discuss with any one product means, from that onwards, okay, you will receive that same product's advertisement, which is called the personalized marketing strategies. Okay, so actually it is a misusing because this go for that. If you discuss about this thing, just go for the cyber ethical hacking, cyber security. Okay, but just I have this one real time example. Okay, then predicting the supply chain model. Then after that, gaining customer insights. Okay, just you have to leave it to unfold. Just now you can understand. I hope you can understand about how that e-commerce, data science is incorporated with the e-commerce. These are real time examples. Nowadays, we are live with that environments. We are facing day by day with these environments. Okay, with these scenarios. Okay. So next, okay, again, once again, just I go in previous. Yeah. Next, we come for that. Just still now we discuss about the healthcare and e-commerce. Okay. Apart from that, we are always using the data science in transportation. The Uber. Then nowadays we are using the Ola call taxi, Red taxi, then Uber, something like that. Okay. Okay, sir. Just you conveyed. Okay, the transport sector is incorporated data science. How is possible? Why they are using? Just you have to raise the question here also. Okay, so why we should use this data science in transportation? What is the necessity? Okay, that means the Uber, then Ola, something like that, they are using for, just I give one small example for you. Okay, so after booking your ride, okay, they will analyze they does not analyze the corresponding data science tools, given the idea. Okay, just you have to go this way. Just you have to go this way. Nowadays, you are also having the map. Suppose if you are in Tirunelveli, just you go for Kollam, or if you go for Ernakulam, just you have to go with just search with Google Maps. The Google Maps show the lots of various ways to you. Okay, sometimes they will show if you this way will take 6 hours with the toll gates, something like that. Once again, it will show another one option. Just you have to take this way without toll gates, something like that. Okay, it will show the lots of openings, lots of availability for our requisition. Okay, so here the data science also using. Okay, so one more example is also I will explain what the transportation means. If you want to come from Kochi to Coimbatore, means various options are available. Okay, if you catch the train, means it will come from Tirur, Soranur, then Palakkad, Coimbatore. Okay, this is one of the way. Okay, if you catch by some local bus, okay, then it's come by roadway, but even though it will stop everywhere. Okay, so wherever the stops are there, it is stopped everywhere. Okay, suppose if we come by that super fast in Kerala government bus, means it will consist of the limited stoppings only. Okay, so like that in Ola, Uber, they are using that for this purpose. Okay, they are using the data science for this purpose. Okay, so these are real-time examples of the transportation. Then sports. Okay, sir, sports, we have to accommodate the data science. How is possible? Why we have to accommodate the data science in sports? Just I have to remember one thing, one Hollywood movie. Maybe that may be 1980s or 1980 or 85. That means I think that may be in a film, I don't know exactly, but the hero is a Sylvester Stallone as well as one of the other two persons. Okay, the Sylvester Stallone is working with physical activities. The other one person is working with machine activities. Okay, so these are machine. Who someone is working with machine activities, which is called the example for the sports sectors. That means the machines will predict that the corresponding soldiers or the corresponding players' temperature, the players' attitude, players' pressure, players' strength, something like that. Okay, so if you find out that one person's environment, the temperature, something, just we have to change our activities, change our practice session, something like that. Okay, so for this reason, we have to integrate the data science in sports sectors. Okay, so these are some real-time examples. Then come for that gaming. Okay, everyone know about gaming. Nowadays we are using that. I don't exactly game names, but even though nowadays we are using that virtual reality and a mixed reality. Okay, nowadays we are using that virtual reality and mixed reality. So still now, yeah, just I will give you one more real-time example for this gaming sectors. In film sector, entertainment sector, nowadays we are using the 3D classes. Okay, nowadays we have to watch the films Avatar 1 and Avatar 2 with 3D classes. Okay, so like that, here also the data science is working in behind of them. Okay, now then social media. Nowadays we are using Facebook, WhatsApp, something like that. Okay, so everything is done by social media. I give this real-time example for the social media. Like that, the same is done in e-commerce. Suppose in Facebook, okay, if you search some specific candidate, that candidate may be from Cochin, or the candidate may be Tirunelveli, something like that, means or Chennai, means after you are searching, that corresponding Facebook show the friends list from that Cochin, from that Chennai, from that Tirunelveli only, not others. Just you have to really listen. Okay, if you not face this problem, it's not a problem. It is not face this scenario. Just hereafter, just you have to whether you check out. Okay, is it right or not? Whether it's right or not, something correct or else. Okay, that is done by the data science. Okay. So this is a real-time example for that Facebook also. Okay, but I don't know exactly about Instagram because I am not using Instagram, but I am using the Facebook. It's still just I am facing these things currently. So that's why, because it is a real fact is done by the data science. Okay. Suppose if you are searching some candidate's name as Ramesh or something, after that it will show the some friends list like that, the same thing. Okay, so these are done by the data science. Okay, so data science is nothing but what will do means, so what you will search, okay, the data science tools always show the exactly matches. Okay, suppose if I am searching on a shared means, arrow shared means, it is given that this correlations products. Okay, so these are done by the data science. Okay, so these are the real-time examples. Nowadays we are facing these scenarios. Please remember everything. Okay. Yeah, we discussed these things. Yeah, it's true. Okay, now let's come for that. What are the roles are available in data science? Okay, this is the main thing, one thing nowadays. Still now we discussed about this, what is data science, what is structured data and unstructured data, something like that. Then what are the real-time applications we are focusing, we are using that data science. Okay, now just we discuss about that, what are the roles are available. Okay, because if you are the beginners, okay, in this session, if you are beginners, means you are the best thing to learn here. Okay, so it's a just I feel very proud. This session will be very useful for you. Okay, so in this data science, the lots of roles are available. Okay, from the just you have to focus on left or right. Okay, just I have to read it from left side. The first one is data analyst, data engineers, database administrators, machine learning engineer, data scientist, data architect, then statistician, then business analyst, and a data and analytics manager finally. Okay, so these are the roles are available. These are huge one roles. Okay, in that one more point also just I have to add here. In that 21st century, okay, so it is a hard one openings. It is having the lots of openings to provide the jobs to the candidates. Okay, so this is a huge one. It's a hardest one thing. Okay, hardest one domain to provide that openings to the students, not only students, to everyone. Okay, so these are the roles are consist with the data science. The first one is just 1 second, just I have to read it there. Data analyst, data engineers, then database administrator, machine learning engineer, data scientist, data architecture, then statistician, business analyst, and data and analytics manager. Okay. Okay, next we go for that. But I given that. So what are the roles and responsibilities? Suppose if you want to become that data analyst, means just you have to. These are your roles and responsibilities. Okay. So, but due to time constraint, just I have to just give that one just outline for you. So the first one is data analyst. So these are the roles and responsibilities. The second one is data engineers. These are the roles and responsibilities. After we go for a second one, next one slide. The data administrator. If you want to become the data administrator, these are the roles and responsibilities. You don't worry. Just I have to give this information as a document base for you. Just you have to contact Mr. Mohammed Zia sir, otherwise Mr. JIBIN sir for your documentation. Okay, so I will give you, don't worry about it. Just I will take materials for you. Okay, so if you want to become that machine learning engineer means, okay, just you have to, these are the roles and responsibilities. Okay, so next data scientist and data architect means just you have to, these are the roles and responsibilities. Then business analyst and data and analytics manager means just you have to, these are your activities. Okay, now let's come for that market size. Okay, it's the main thing. Just a minute, yeah, it's loading. Yeah, market size. Okay, sir. Still now we discussed about that technicals of data science. Okay, so what are the roles? What are the domains? What are the applications is behind of the data science? So why should we have to discuss about the market size? Okay, why? Because so always just you have to remember, not only data science is a true thing. Okay, in India. So JIBIN sir, shall I continue? It will take more 10 minutes.
Yes, sir, it's
No
okay.
problem. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay. So just you have to consider one thing, real thing only. But nowadays, one country's GDP, everybody know about that gross domestic product. Everybody know about nowadays. Always year by year, they will our central government release the GDP level. Nowadays we are getting 5.2. Nowadays we are getting that 8.7, something like GDP. Okay, one country's GDP means nothing but it is our economic growth. Okay, simply just you have to understand. But suppose if you are faculty members, they know about what is GDP, something like that. For the beginners, just I have to convey one thing. GDP means it's just our growth economic growth. Okay. But India, if you consider about the Indian economy, Indian GDP, it depend upon three things. Not only India, in globally, just you have to depend upon three things. The first one is agriculture. The second one is protection sector. Third one is service sector. Okay. So in India, the situation of the India means nowadays we are depend upon the GDP by service sectors, because nowadays we are faced upon 57 to 63% we will get the revenue from the service sector. That means it's a IT sector. That may be a software, that may be a networking, that may be a BBO, that may be a call center, something like that. Our India is depend upon 57 to 63% contribution on service sectors. That means we will get a revenue from the abroad. Okay, that's why India nowadays well matured in IT sectors only, not in protection sector, not in agriculture sector. Okay, but India, if you take that agriculture sector, we are in only 23%. Just you have to mind it this one, because why I have to convey means because you are the youngsters. You will be the builders of in this nation after that 2 years, after that 5 years, something like that. You are the builders hereafter. Okay, so just you have to remind these things here. Okay, so the agriculture sector means just we have only 23% agriculture sectors. Okay, after come for that protection sector, 25% only we have accommodated in protection sector. But here, okay, now you have to raise the question. So what's the difficulties by these things? Yeah, it's a very difficult. Okay, Dr. Abdul Kalam is told we will become that superpower at 2020, but still now is anybody is agreed? Yeah, nowadays we are we can't be the superpower. No. If you want to become the superpower means just you have to concentrate on your agriculture, agri-tech as well as protection sector. But our India still now we have to focus on that service sector only. So that's why we can able to get the money revenue from the service sector. Okay, but even though we can't go for the superpower, just you have to compare that Indian economy and the Chinese economy. Still now per year, just we have to get it that more than I think 15 million course dollar just we have to import for per year from the Chinas. From if you want, you always we are using nowadays computer products, every gadgets, every devices, electronic devices. Yeah, of course. So nothing is protection in India. It's everything is we have to import it from that China. Okay, that is a situation nowadays we are using nowadays facing that. Okay, so that's why I put it here that market size of data science. Okay, so always just you have to consider if you study any one technology, that may be a cloud. Okay, that may be a data science, that may be a IoT, that may be a drone or satellite or something. Whatever may be, just always just you have to consider here about that technology's market size. If you study one professional course means how we have to surveil the life, how I want to surveil the society by this course. Okay, why? Because nowadays data science is a huge one, is even that lots of openings, because data science stay there up to 20 years, because the future is like that by use of the data science. Okay, so suppose if you are studying the cloud computing means just you have to first of all just you have to consider if you study this cloud computing means how many years you have to stay within company. Okay, you may be transfer anywhere, that's not a problem. Okay, how many you have to stay, how many years we can able to get the revenue by this technology. Okay, this is a main thing for yours. Okay, because you are from the college students. Okay, just you have to consider these techniques before you start studying well. Okay, now let's come for that. Okay, like that in data science. Okay, just in that first place, just you have to listen that view that the first diagram from the left side. So this is the market size of data science globally. Okay, in 2021, it is here 96.3. Okay, that may be a million or that may be a billion. Yeah, it's not a million. It's a maybe a billion. Yeah, it's $1 billion. Just you have to consider $1 billion equal to nowadays. I think 86 crore something like that in Indian economy. I think so. 8600. I think 86,000. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so if you come to 2030, so what is the market size of data science? 378.7 billion. Okay, this is the one of that. This chart is done by that one association. The right side chart is done by that one association. Okay, so that in the right side they told 322.9 billion US dollars at 2026. Okay, so this is a real time. That means, sorry, one second. That means, if you study the data science, means up to 2040, up to 2050, we are in safe nature. That means we will working, because up to 2050, up to 2060, the data science, we are always using the data science. Okay, so in the right side, just I read that one line. The acquisition and mergers would offer the location opportunity to the market players in the next 5 years. That means here mentioned here. So data science also used with machine learning and artificial. Okay, it's nothing but just you have to leave it. Okay, so if you study the data science, means it will have the great future for you. Okay, for you will become that employee or employer as your wish. But always we are expecting you to be the employer. Okay, not be an employee. So always just we have to expect from you, not only from you, so everyone from that Indian leaders. Okay, so become that employer. Okay, so if you nowadays you have some ideas to become that entrepreneur, something like that, why not you using that data science? Okay, so this is the GDP, this is a billion, this is a market size. Okay, so up to coming 20 years or 30 years, it's having the huge one market. So there is it is playing a huge one role in the market side, in the technology levels. Okay, data science. Okay, so this is just that's why I indicating about that market size, because it's a very important. If you before studying anyone technology, before studying listen anyone things, means just you have to consider about what is the market size of that. Okay, so that's why I have to put it. Okay, so now you can understand what is the importance about that market size of every technologies. Okay, okay, so now let's come for that. Okay, still now we discussed about these things. Okay, okay, sir, now you have one question, sir. Okay, sir, now I am very interested in data science. Not interested, just I get it some little different concepts about data science, something like that. So how I have to become, suppose if you want to data engineer or a data scientist or data analyst, what is the way procedure? Please just you have to read this slide. I give 30 seconds for everybody. Please take your time. Just you have to read it. Then only you can able to understand. I can able to read, but even though you can't you didn't get it clearly, please I give the 30 seconds. Please just you have to read it. Yeah, please. So these are these techniques. If you want to become the data analyst or data scientist, means just you have to have, we should have the much more knowledge in these sectors. First one is maths and stats. Second one is Excel. Third one is programming, not only Python programming. Fourth one is Power BI and Tableau. It's not only Power BI, Tableau. I will show that on tomorrow's session. I will show that what are the tools are available, something like that. Even though I will show that after that in this session. Then the next stage, just you have to have the knowledge in data preparation and data validation. You have to gather the knowledge in data export analysis and the modeling, machine learning libraries. Okay, then data scheduling. So just here also just you have to confuse, sir, how much knowledge we have to gather to become the data scientist. not much more. Okay, just if you know the corresponding basic things, it's enough to become the data scientist or data analyst. Okay, you are not the master. Just if you know, if you can able to execute some concept, means yeah, it's enough. Okay, so these are the basic kinds of knowledge you should know. Just if you have any basic knowledges from these sectors, you will become that data analyst or data science. Okay, so I think so. Yeah, there is no need because already discussed it. Okay. So this is that tools nowadays. What are the tools are available to working with data science concepts means? So these are the tools. Okay. Just now here we have to remember one thing. Go for how the data mining work or how data science is working. What is first one thing? Data source and data warehousing. Okay, for the like that here. So these are the steps we have to do that. Okay, after that in third session we have to execute this session. Okay, and then you can able to understand. So what are the steps are available? What are the step by step we have to execute that data science, something like that. So just you have to see that slide only, refer this slide only. Okay, so these are the tools we have to use or we have to handle. For that, while we are working with data science, we can able to use these tools also. Okay. Everybody know about that MongoDB, SAP, Oracle, MySQL, then NIME, I think so. Then Python, everybody know about the Python. Then R programming, everybody know about the R programming. Then SAP, Kana. After that, Scala, then PySpark, then Hadoop, Java, C#, then Tableau, then Power BI. So these are the very, very familiar softwares is working with the data science. Okay, the data science concepts. Okay. Okay. So next to go for that, the difference between that data science and the business intelligence. Just these are the one of the most important here. Okay, because those are that very relative and a very close relative, but even though it's having the sum of differentiations. Okay. The business intelligence deal with the structured data only. Okay, in the data science, it deals with the structured and unstructured data. But in previous, now we have to raise the one question. Sir, you told we have to convert from unstructured data into structured data. Yes, I told. Okay, but even though there is a procedure, but even though data science is deal with structured data and unstructured data. Okay, now we can clear. You will get the clear answer. Okay, then we have to use in that analytics only. Here we have to use for the scientific calculation. By the data science, we have to execute the scientific process also. Okay, in that business intelligence, that will be using that statics and visualization. So these are done by the here. But data science also we have to do that visualization, machine learning techniques, something like that. Okay, so these are that differentiation between that business intelligence and the data science. Okay. So I hope I think it's enough for you. But even though, now let's go for our session end. We're in the session. Yeah, please. Yeah, please. If you have any clarifications, please. Yeah.
Sir, I really wonder that you have finished all the areas of data science in 1 hour. Because you have covered almost all areas in 1 hour. And okay, I am not sure. Here, here by the time I wish to extend big thanks to BOOPATHY sir. Here, a lot of faculty members, principals, and even alumni members passed out from our campus 25 years back, who are working as IT managers abroad, or seems to be participants in this session. Thank you all. Regi sir has raised a few questions that I think BOOPATHY sir will address it tomorrow, or if time avails, he has asked some question. Premier institutions in India which are offering courses in this area, in data science area, and the latest related to data science.
Yes, sir, of course, because nowadays various IIM, Indian Institute of Management, okay, from Calicut also, in Kerala, the Calicut, because I know very well about that IIM Calicut. So they are providing the data science courses. Before that, sir, just I have to request to everyone here, because you are having the interest or eager to become the data science or data analyst. Okay, so before that, first of all, you have to gather the knowledge, information. So what are the steps we have to follow? What are steps we have to study? From tomorrow session, I will show one slide. I will show one information to you. So what are the steps we have to learn? Okay, something like that. So first of all, just you have to get the enough knowledge for your convenience, for your satisfaction. Then you have to choose the courses. That's my first requestation and my first suggestion for you, for everyone. Okay. So in India, so various Indian Institute of Management, okay, Calicut they are providing, then Indian Institute of Management, Tirupalli. So not only this IIM, every IIM is providing that. Apart from that, PITS planning they are providing that. PITS planning is providing that. Then one of the great institutions, great like institutions in Chennai, there is a management school. They are providing data science course because you can able to join there. But my recommendation and suggestion means if you go and join means they will the price is not affordable. Okay, suppose if you are affordable with the price means of course you can join. That's not a problem. Okay. That's the one thing. Okay, so the Indian the lots of premium institutions in India they are providing the data science courses. Okay, no problem. Just you have to choose IIM. That is the best one thing. Okay, because they are providing placements opportunities. They are providing various interactions for you. Okay, yeah. I think I hope it's
I have shared a
this
news
answer
yesterday in newspaper.
So I can't.
Business Analytics Samyukta PG diploma. It has been conducted jointly with 3 national level institutions, and its fee is 25 lakh.
Okay. Yeah, one more thing also, just I have to share with you. So nowadays the salary range for this data science means they are providing that minimum $85,000 per annum up to $1,65,000 per annum. This is a salary range nowadays. One thing. Apart from that, nearly 1.5 million openings are available at future. Not one feature. Nowadays, currently, that 1.5 million openings are available for the data science. Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah. Sir, we have any queries, please? Yeah.
Yeah, I think our inaugural session extended a little bit, so we have stolen the time allotted for BOOPATHY sir. Sir, Regimon Abraham, he is the Executive Vice President of Leeds Venture Lab is in, I think. Sir, you can say a few words about.
Yes, thank you, Sia. Thank you, Leeds Venture Lab, and thank you, BOOPATHY sir, for such an excellent session. It's a wonderful introduction to such a modern subject. As Sia sir told me, you have covered almost all areas in the first session itself. We are eagerly waiting for the coming sessions. Thank you very much for such a wonderful session. Because last 1.5 hours or almost 2 hours, you are talking continuously. And let me hope from today, after tomorrow onwards, students or participants will interact more. In between, let them ask some questions, and so that the sessions will be more interactive. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Principal Matanur Polytechnic, Mr. Pramod Chatambilli is there. Can you please add few words?
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Sia sir. It was a very excellent session on data science. It was really wonderful. Expecting more contents in the next coming days also. Thanks, CS sir and lead team. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Rafiq Abdullah, he is IT manager of a company in Oman. He is also very curiously attending the session. Can you add few words, Mr. Rafiq?
Thank you, Osiyat, and the entire team for organizing such a wonderful session on the hot cake in IT market. And thank you, BOOPATHY sir, for sharing such a wonderful session, initial session. And we are expecting a very good, knowledgeable session from you in coming days. And hope all will be utilizing this session in full. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rafiq. Anyone else to add one or two words? Revati RS ma'am, Principal Head of Section Computer Engineering. Revati ma'am. Okay, anyone else from students? Anyways, സമയം കുറെ അധികമായി. പക്ഷേ വരുന്ന 3 ദിവസം നമുക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ട് ഭൂപതി സാറിനെ എക്സ്ക്യൂസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് കൂടുതൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് മേഖലയിലേക്ക് പോകാമെന്ന് കരുതുന്നു. ഭൂപതി സാർ, hope you understand my Malayalam.
Yes, sir, I can understand. Yeah.
Wonderful session, sir. Hoping for more, eagerly waiting for the next wonderful sessions on the coming days. And it will be helpful for the students like us. And we are learning more from you. And it will be more encouraging to study hard. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sandra. You are from which college?
LBS Center, Palayam.
Calicut.
Palayam, Trivandrum.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
If there is no more queries, MUSFIR, please move to next. I think he's facing some network connection issues. Mumtaz teacher is there to express vote of thanks for this session. Okay, dear students and dear participants, we plan to host all these contents shared by BOOPATHY sir by tomorrow morning on a Moodle based LMS system. It will be a worth course. You can learn all the contents he has discussed today, and interestingly we will ask some multiple choice questions at the end of each day's session included in the Moodle LMS. So hope you all of you are in the Telegram group. We will share the details as how to enroll in the Moodle LMS. I mean, we will teach you to learn from Moodle, and we will strongly connect you all with BOOPATHY sir surely. And for those who complete the entire 4-day session, and for those who complete all the question answers and assessment activities in the Moodle LMS, will be given final certificate of state level webinar series in data science. So once again, on behalf of all gathered here, on behalf of Department of Computer Engineering, SSM Polytechnic College, Tirur, Computer Engineering Association, MES College, Marampally, Meta Valley TBI, Kochi, Infinio Technology Solutions, and on behalf of one and all participated in this session, we extend great thanks and gratitude towards BOOPATHY sir. Thank you. Hope to see you tomorrow. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night. Good night. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Thank you.